Hey Matt, Jim Garabo here. Hey Black Potato Land. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm down here in beautiful Clinton, New Jersey, about 10 minutes from Black Potato Festival site. And Matt, I'm so happy that you asked me to do this. I've been playing drums with you for the last 10 years or so, maybe longer, at the festivals and some other gigs, and I've had a real blast playing with you and everybody in the band and the gospel choir and Anthony, and man, it's just been a blast. It's some of the greatest musical moments I've ever had, and so I want to thank you for that. I also want to thank you for all the great music that you've turned me on to. It's funny, Matt, you would say things like, "Hey Jim, did you ever hear of so-and-so, like Sean Mullins?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I kind of heard it." "Well, he's that guy that had that hit on the radio." "Oh yeah, that guy." And then Sean Mullins would come and play Black Potato, and I would be blown away by his music, by his presence, just by everything he did. And we had so many of those great nights with my family and my friends there at Black Potato, so I can't thank you enough for that. Anyway, I'm glad you asked me to do this. I'm going to do a song. I'm going to do some songs, but the first one I'm going to do is a song from a CD that I just released. It's the first one I've ever released. It's called Calvary, and this is what it looks like. And my mug on the front. Got some great players on this, and I've been very fortunate to have a couple of great engineers, Danny Caruso and Michael Carr. Michael Carr recorded a bulk of this over at his studio in Holland Township, Holland Studios. So I think you'll like the quality of it. And Michael's also playing electric guitars on this track. It's called Foolish Pride. I wrote this song with a dear friend of mine, Steve Marinaccio, and he helped me write a couple of the verses. This song features a great track by our local legend, Chris Hedges. He's playing the slide guitar on this track, so let me get it set up for you.
Ago, traveled down a lonely road. The dreams you had, they got left behind. So much for believing or achieving anything. Who'd have ever thought you'd wind up where you are? So I'll pray with you and I'll stay. Just one thing in this whole wide world that could ever stop me, and that's your foolish pride. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pain, gotta find a better way. Everyone around seems to close the door. Living on the street where it's hard to thrive. It's hard to get your head around who I am. So I'll pray with you and I'll stay with you, and I'll take you by the hand into the light. Just one thing in this whole wide world that could ever
of my favorite band songs of all time. And I think it's probably one of yours, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I don't know if I knew that, but I kind of know it. I just know that it probably is anyway. And, the lyrics really hit for what's going on right now. Think about it, especially that third verse. So hope you enjoy it. Corn in the fields, listen to the rice when the wind blows across the water. King harvest will surely come. I work for the union, 'cause she's so good to me. And I'm bound to come out on top, 'cause she said that's where I should be. I will hear every word that the boss man says, 'cause he's the one who hands me down my pay. Looks like this time I'm gonna get to stay. I'm a union man now all the way. Smell of the leaves from the magnolia trees in the meadow. King harvest has surely come. Dry summer, then comes fall, which I depend on most of all. Rainmaker, can you hear my call? Please make these crops grow tall. Long enough I've been here on Skid Row, and it's plain to see I've got nothing to show. I don't mind paying them a union due. Just don't judge me by my shoes. Scarecrow and a yellow moon, pretty soon a carnival on the edge of town. King harvest will surely come. Last year this time it wasn't no joke. My whole barn went up in smoke. My horse Jethro, well, he went mad. I can't remember things ever being so bad. Then comes a man with a paper and pen, telling us our hard times are about to end. And if he said, well, if you don't get what you like, said, man, that's a win, you gotta go on strike. Corn in the fields, listen to the rice when the wind blows across the water. King harvest has surely come. I almost got through it without a clam, but sometimes those end clams are the best ones. So anyway, King Harvest. It's another band song. I'm just in a band mood today because it's Black Potato and, Levon's spirit, and, I'm not far from the scene of it's not a crime. It's where all the good stuff happened. But anyway, I'd like to play this song. This is probably one of everybody's favorite band songs right here. It makes no difference where I turn, I can't get over you and the flame still burns. And it makes no difference, night or day, the shadow never seems to fade away, and the sun don't
and the rains fall down on my door. Now there's no love as true as the love that lies untold, but the clouds never hung so low before. It makes no difference how far I go. Like a scar, the hurt will always show. And it makes no difference who I meet. Just a face in the crowd on a dead-end street. And the sun don't shine anymore, and the rains fall down on my door. These old love letters, well, I just can't keep. Just like the gambler says, read 'em and weep, and the dawn won't rescue me no more. Without your love, I'm nothing at all. Like an empty hall, it's a lonely fall. Since you've gone, it's a losing battle. Stampeding cattle that rattle the wall. And the sun don't shine anymore, and the rains fall down on my door. Well, I love you so much, and it's all I can do just to keep myself from telling you that I never felt so alone before.
I used to play in a band called Chester Hugs, and we had a great singer. He turned out to be one of my greatest friends of all time. His name was Steve Tracy, and he used to find these obscure tunes and just bring them to the band and just arrange them and just make them into just gold, you know. So this one was by a band called Brethren, and I'll bet Jimmy Vivino knows about Brethren, because it was either Rick Marotta or Jerry Marotta was the drummer in that band. This is back in the 60s. So if you get, I don't know if Jimmy's watching this, but if you get a chance, I would love it for you to pass this along to Jimmy, because this is a song that we used to do in our band, and I have a copy of it somewhere. That the band, our band's version, Chester Hugs, was amazing. It really was. The vocals, the vocal arrangements, and so I don't mind saying that because I was kind of a hired hand, but Steve was the genius in that band. It's called Hitchin' in Memphis. I gotta fix my capo.
You're knocking me down, girl. That's all you do, yeah. I'm feeling so low down, baby. I'm feeling blue, Lord knows I am. You are keeping me on the ground. I got to go before I leave this town, yeah. I'm hitching to Memphis. Which way are you going? I stay by your side, girl, all of the time, yeah. I give you my money, honey, down to the dime, Lord knows I do. But you are always so far away. You never listen to what I say, yeah. I'm heading to Memphis. Which way are you going? I'm heading to Memphis. Which way are you going? Oh yeah, let's get it together, or let it alone, yeah. Let feelings get better, oh, going down home, yeah. You are always so far away. You never listen to what I say, yeah. I'm headed to Memphis. Which way are you going? I'm heading to Memphis. Which way are you going? I'm heading to Memphis. Which way are you going?
It's a good one. It's a good one. This song right here is an original song. I should clarify that. I didn't write it, but it was written by two of my closest friends. One of the fellows I had mentioned before, his name is Steve Tracy, who was, in the band Chester Hugs, and I played with for many years. And he's no longer with us. He passed away of colon cancer about 20 years ago. In fact, you know what? Today is the anniversary of his passing. So, yeah, May 21st. So that's really kind of cool right now that we're talking about him. But anyway, he co-wrote this song with another very good friend of mine, Peter Curtis, also known as Flint. And Flint, I played in the band with Flint, called Freddie and the Flintones. Freddie and the Flintones was an amazing punk band from the 80s, and their material was incredible. This song is really not a Freddie and the Flintones type song. This is much different. But Gail, my wife, used to sing in Freddie and the Flintones, and with her sister, Chippy. They were collectively known as the Pebblettes, and they used to wear these really sexy outfits, and it was a real show, and they danced They sang, and it was really quite a thing. But anyway, this song was written by Pete Curtis and Steve Tracy, and then I actually recorded and kind of produced it on a home recording device. You know, it was not the greatest quality, but it was decent, and we got a nice little recording out of it. So I hope you like it. It's called Shooting Star. When you're young, life is easy. There's not a care in the world. And time seems like forever. You're hanging out and having fun. But everything changes. Time moves on. I just want you to know, if you look to the stars when the moon is bright, you will never be alone. I'll be watching you, and I'll guide you through on a tail of a shooting star. No matter where you are, life just seems to get harder. There are ups, there are downs. It's not winning, it's not losing, yeah, it's having faith, being proud. But everything changes, time moves on. I just want you to know, if you look to the stars when the moon is bright, you will never be alone. I'll be watching you, and I'll guide you through on the tail of a shooting star. No matter where you are, oh, no matter where you are, I will be there. I will be there. If you look to the stars when the moon is bright, you will never be alone. I'll be watching you, and I'll guide you through on the tail of a shooting star. Oh, if you look to the stars when the moon is bright, you will never, never be alone. I'll be watching you, and I'll guide you through on the tail of a shooting star. No matter where you are. That's for Steve.